About a year and a half, 2 years ago, my wife, who is a project manager for a software company, and she telecommutes, so she's all over the country, and she was in Columbus, Ohio, and the meeting got over like way earlier than she thought it was, so she had time to kill and went over to the art museum near the state capitol. And she went in there and instead of, was prepared with her money to rent a headset, wander around. And instead they said, no, here, give you a card here. This gives you a phone number. Use your cell phone and go through and get your tour. She was so excited about it, she called me from the museum. Said, you won't believe this. This is really, really cool. And so I said, Reed, tell me what the name is on the card there. And it was this guide by cell. So I also that day called San Francisco and met up with this guy, Dave Ashheim, who said, how weird. Next week I got an appointment in Kansas City and one in St. Louis, and I got a date, I'll be driving through Columbia. How about let's have dinner. So we started talking about it. This company, what it does is all sorts of ways of using simple technology from phones to connect people. The one I was interested in is the notion of this audio tours they were doing, but they also do text scavenger hunts, they do donations by phone, they do quizzes, they do voting, all sorts of stuff that they've been doing for years. But I said, well, have you been working with any newspapers? And they said, no, actually the first person to even ask me if it would work. So again, it's a lot of the stuff's been out there. It's kind of that J-curve. It's out there. We just haven't been part of it. So I was excited, and what we ended up with this term, I got some undergraduates, and you're all seeing these benches in parks that have someone's name on it. The memorial bench, in honor of my dad, Joe Jones, or something like that. So I had a team of undergraduates go along those benches, find the people, and do great NPR-style feature stories about these people, 90-second feature stories. And we had our engineering department build a bunch of signs we put on the back of the benches. And we had people go in, so you can go through, dial this number, and hear these feature stories. So if you go through it, you see, for Al and Margot Price, love and sniff from your sons. Love and sniff, what the heck is that? Well, it's on there, it's in the story. It explains why they use the term sniffs. And all sorts we've had some wonderful stories about where people have been crying when they remember their relatives. This is a wonderful way for us journalistically to be part of community.